Oh. Mommy! Mommy! Look!
Oh, it's Zorro!
Yes, it is, Carlos. This mission is really and truly special.
Sergeant Garcia, I very clearly remember the last 3 special missions and a few meals that you never paid me for. So then...
Sergeant?
But this time, it's a secret special mission. And since it's a secret, you haven't seen me. I'm not even here.
Oh, really?
I have to join the captain. He's on his way back from Monterey with cannons to chase the Chumash off some land they're occupying.
No! Cannons?
Oh, yes. Actually, just 2 cannons, you see. But that's a secret. Oh, come on, Carlos. You can't let a brave lancer from His Majesty's army go hungry, huh?
Yes, I can. Sergeant, you will leave here hungry. Now pay for the drink you finished in secret.
You know, I'll have plenty of money soon, because I'm going to capture that Zorro. Zorro! What?
What's the matter, Tina? Are you worried? Is a storm coming?
I can sense something's coming our way.
No, can't be a storm. It's too sunny for a storm. Tina, can I go for a swim?
Sure you can.
Hey there! Show some respect, young cub.
I've never seen a young Hidalgo paint a picture.
I'm painting it for you, Doña Maria. But it pales in comparison to the world's finest art, your cooking.
Thank you, Diego. Diego,
Ines, what's going on?
Bernardo heard Sergeant Garcia say Captain Monasterio went to Monterey to bring back cannons.
What's he planning on doing?
Bomb the Chumash village. Father, you should have told us that your guests were already here.
Don Luis, Carmen, at last! The delicious smells from the kitchen have been hours of pure torture.
Diego, did you paint this landscape?
Yes, I did. Do you think it shows talent? I could have got into the Academy of Noble Arts.
A painter in the family. We might as well have a flamenco dancer.
Olé, olé!
Well, Father, Diego's only teasing. It's just a pastime. Oh, Carmen! A little present from the 3 of us.
Oh, Ines, it's magnificent.
I had it sent from Spain.
How sweet of you. I am so pleased. Really, thank you. I love it.
Agent. I can't put up with these flies.
I'm hungry, starving. It's cruel to make us head out on empty stomachs. Only shooing a fly, Captain. It attacked Gonzalez.
Silence, Garcia. You're up next for cannon duty. You too, Corporal. Let's conduct that test to see if our artillery can wipe out the Chumash village.
But cannons? From Monterey? Our army has become a bunch of marauding brigands.
If all of us friends and rancheros pull together, we can take their cannons.
Father, I beg you, be careful. You're right about that Captain Monasterio, but this is too dangerous.
Oh, well, if I were Don Diego de la Vega, I'd make those awful tyrants back down. Yes, I'd rush in and destroy their cannons.
Ines, you know I'm against any form of violence.
I generally am too, Diego, but he's right in this case. I beg you, Father, please don't venture into such a risky plan.
We're not afraid of those miserable lancers, nor of that fool Monasterio. Oh, my back.
Oh, your old wound, Father?
I'm fine, darling. It's nothing.
They will not prevail.
Wow, impressive.
I hope you'll forgive me, Doña Maria, but it's time to teach that Captain Monasterio a lesson or two.
It's the perfect spot. Attention! At my command! First cannon! Fire! Second cannon! Fire! Silence, you fools! Let me savor the moment. I can't wait to see the damage we'll inflict on that filthy Indian village.
Diego, you haven't changed your mind?
It's far too dangerous, Father. We're powerless against cannon fire. Please, don't go, Father.
Take my scarf, Father. It'll bring you good luck.
My dear, sweet little Carmen. Hurry home and don't worry.
Let's get going.
Come on, quick.
Oh! You hear that noise? It sounds horrible. Shh, shh. Listen, there it goes again.
That? Well now, Corporal, that's my belly growling. My belly and I are both starving.
Silence. He'll hear you. Who will? Zorro?
Huh?
I'll bet you he's nearby. Shh.
They've all gone mad now, attacking the Lancers at their age. And Diego letting his father set out alone. Carmen, hurry back home. Oh, this is pure folly. I'll go back now and rescue them all. Yeah.
Grilled meats. Oh, a heap of frijoles. Beans.
Gonzalez. Sergeant Gonzalez. Not Oh, my head.
Silence!
Smothered in thick red chili sauce.
Grandmother!
Oh, look! Look, it's Ines! It's Ines!
My sweet Ines, what brings you here at this hour, dear?
An ill wind, I'm afraid, Grandmother.
Oh.
Quick tornado!
And chicken. No, a big capon. Roasted with... No. Zorro!
It's an ambush!
Thanks. We'd never have guessed.
Unhitch the horses! Protect the carriages!
What are your orders, Sergeant?
Retreat! No! Charge! No! Wait! Who threw those torches? This isn't Zorro.
Must be. But if it isn't...
Stop your gabbing and go get them!
Yes, sir. Yes, Captain. Lancers! Charge!
Move it! Hurry it up!
They're well armed, but we've slowed them down. Let's retreat.
Soldiers, attack formation! Go get those men!
Help! Oh, help! Oh.
Huh?
Who are you? I think you're some sort of Zorro? What?
No, because I am Zorro. Now, it's dangerous playing with a firearm, Captain. You might get hurt.
You need an army now, my friend?
I don't know who these horsemen are, but they did good prep work. On guard, Captain! You've lost your sword? How terribly sad, sir.
Hold on, Captain!
Idiot! Cretin! Nincompoop!
Here I am, Captain! Hold on!
Take all the time you need. Lovely night, isn't it? Oh, a shooting star.
Zorro! Come back! Get him! Get him! Zorro! Surrender!
Sure thing, Sergeant.
There he is! Get him! Don't let him get away!
Hello, Captain.
Sergeant Garcia, pincer formation.
Catch him!
Corporal, over here! Rally the men still by the cannons!
You two, over there, while me and the others go to the other side.
Yes, Sergeant!
Pincer formation. Zorro! Zorro! Oh, good. He's run away, huh? Now we can go back to the others now.
Captain! Come quick! Please!
I want that man arrested!
I want that man arrested!
Catch him!
Yeah!
Whoa!
Was that Zorro who dove in? Who saw him?
I'm not really sure, Captain. I didn't have the time to get a good look.
No, I'm still here. You shouldn't have set out to get these cannons in Monterey, Captain. You'll be sorry you did.
Your goose is cooked! Sergeant, follow him! Oh, and don't let him get away this time! Artillery, aim your cannons at that outlaw!
Yes, sir!
Catch him!
Attention! Prepare to fire!
Attack!
To the right! To the right!
This way, guys! Speed up!
To the left! To the left!
Tornado, ready?
Turn the cannons and fire at that masked man!
If I were you, I'd take cover.
Fire!
Buenos noches, Capitan. Here.
Huh? Put out that fire! She's going to blow! Hold back the carriages! I said hold them back, you ninja!
Yes, Captain!
Gonzalez!
Oh, I wonder how he did that.
Shut up, you ninny. Ah!
You.
We mustn't linger here, señorita. I recognized your father in the skirmish. He got away, but he dropped this as he rode off.
And the others? The rancheros? Don Alejandro?
They're all fine. I can't say the same for Captain Monasterio and his cannons. Come, I'll keep you company. This area's infested with banditos. You're safe now. Adios.
are you?
Shh. You're better off not knowing. A smart fox stays in his hiding place, especially by day.
I'm rather fond of foxes.
You must have heard 1,000 times you're ravishing. We'll meet again sometime soon.
I hope so.
Parting is such sweet sorrow, señorita. Adios!
It's time you learn to be quiet. Will bring us great.
How can we live on that? It's impossible.
Hurry up now. I have to get this money off to Monterey before the end of the week. The governor thanks you, Aguilera. All right, who's next? How about a smile, gentlemen?
Captain, I paid my taxes last month, and presently, I just have 1 peso left.
Who mentioned taxes, Dela Cruz? This money is sort of supplement to finance the governor's protocol costs in Monterey. Even Sergeant Garcia paid it. I have a solution for you. You can sell us your cattle.
Wait.
No mercy for feelers. Sergeant, take him away.
As you wish, sir. Move it!
What Monasterio is doing is a scandal.
Yet more money for the lavish parties the governor throws.
The more we give him, the more he demands. And you, Don Diego, you've said nothing. What do you think of all this?
I'm always very bored by anything involving taxes.
You are so wrapped up in yourself. If Zorro were here, he'd defend the oppressed farmers and teach Captain Monasterio a good lesson. He'd stand up and fight.
My dear sweet Carmen, I didn't study art and philosophy to wind up compromising myself in common sword fights. Please.
Tornado!
So many long days on horseback, and all those good meals at the inn that I'll be missing.
Once this money's in Monterey, the governor will see that we've collected so much more in tax money than any other pueblo in California. And I'll get a big fat promotion to colonel.
And I'll get a less fat promotion to sergeant. Who knows?
Huh? Military life. I haven't even had dinner. You see there? You hear my poor, starved stomach growling? Ow! Alert! Zorro is attacking us!
This is a simple rock slide, Sergeant. Don't just sit here like a bump on a cactus.
Huh? No.
That's an order, you idiot.
Mommy, why me?
Come on, Sergeant! Hello, Sergeant.
It's Zorro, Captain! Zorro! He's here, I told you!
Seize that masked man!
You shouldn't play with this. It's too dangerous. Sergeant, Captain, Corporal, quite an assembly of great men.
Men, protect the wagon! Protect the gold! Sir, yes, sir.
Not fast enough, gentlemen. The governor doesn't need all this money. When I think of all those poor people who, because of this, can't feed their families, load those money bags on my horse. Otherwise,
You'll pay for this. Garcia! Gonzalez! Do as he says! Move it! Hurry it up!
fireworks? Are you in the mood for a party?
Don't touch that! Those are fireworks for a party at the governor's!
Really? Gentlemen, I think that was the grand finale. I wish you all a very pleasant evening. Yeah, Tornado!
Remount, men! Catch those horses! I want Zorro!
Yes, sir.
Great castles of Spain. There's a veritable fortune in these bags. Thanks, Zorro. You did all the work for us.
Hey, Lorana, this is the perfect time to take off his mask and finally find out who he really is.
Oh, easy now, horsey. I was a bullfighter in my younger days. No horse is going to scare me. Ole! Muchas gracias, my adoring fans. Quick, let's get out of here!
Thank you, Tornado. Where are the other two? They left with the gold. Made off like bandits, huh? Let's go get them. Huh?
Hey, wait for me! Why did I get the smallest horse in the whole garrison?
Those idiots have erased all the tracks. Oh well, I'll find them later on. Here.
Just like in the good old days. There are idiots who sow and those who reap.
That's for sure, boss. Ow!
Better watch out, you two. The first one who sticks his fat hands into our loot gets his ears clipped.
I can assure you, Don Diego, I saw Zorro steal the money. Saw him with my own eyes, clear as I see you.
That meanie! Zorro? Weren't you at least scared, Sergeant?
Scared? Me? Never. Why, I drew my sword. I fought like a fiend. Just as I was starting to best him, the brigand managed to get away and run off with the booty.
Oh, no! What a shame!
Zorro would never do such a thing. He has always been on our side. I'd always found him likable and all, but stealing poor people's money, I never thought he'd stoop so low.
Silence! When the governor assigns me a mission, I carry it all the way out.
Don't expect us to pay out a second time.
Passing himself off as an avenger, Zorro betrayed you. I'll raise the bounty on his head by 1,000 pesos.
Yeah!
What we need is a manhunt to flush Zorro out of his lair for good. Any volunteers?
Me!
Yes, sir.
He's right! Let's go get him! Let's catch him!
What's in this for Malapinsa?
You're right. There's something fishy about this.
2 men attacked Zorro, a duo. Say, where are the 2 men who usually help Malapinsa? The dentist and Lorana, where are they?
Don Diego, would you do us the honor of joining us? We haven't got enough men of courage.
Gee, I'd love to tag along, but a manhunt at night with Zorro on the loose? Well, all right, I will. Besides, a little exercise would do me good. Let's head on out, Captain.
Suit yourself, Don Diego. If I were you, I wouldn't go. I'm afraid I have to, though. Oh.
I'll meet you tonight at the Malapinsa Hacienda. I want to see what they're up to. What a beautiful landscape. And the sunset is stunning. Look.
Hurry up, Don Diego. You're lagging behind.
If I were a painter, I'd love to paint this.
Have no time to lose with this romantic caballero.
Don't wait for me, Don Rodrigo. I'll catch up with you later. Yeah.
Thanks, Zorro. Don't worry, dentist. There's so much money here, Don Rodrigo won't even notice. That's right. We'll be living it up, like the governor.
Those 2 crooks are knee-deep in this, no doubt about it. You're right, Bernardo. Those are the 2 who attacked me.
Huh? That's weird. For a second there, I had the distinct impression we were being watched.
Oh, must have been a wild animal.
No trace whatsoever of Zorro. This manhunt is a failure. Another failure.
My hacienda is half a league from here, right behind the hill. You're all welcome to come.
Thank you kindly. The men and the horses need to rest up a little.
And to eat and drink a little.
Hope we're not disturbing the 2 of you.
Hello, boss. Wasn't expecting you back so soon.
Captain Monasterio and his men are my guests.
Garcia, who gave you permission to sit down?
Oh, sir, yes, sir.
I'll be right back. I'm going down to the cellar to get some refreshments. You 2 stay here to keep an eye out. Don't let anyone in.
Here's the last one. Come on, Bernardo.
Hey!
Don Rodrigo, what a nice surprise.
What are you doing in my home?
I've come to settle a little matter, my dear Don Rodrigo. I couldn't possibly fight an opponent who isn't armed. On guard.
Don't worry now, boss. We'll handle it.
Well, well. It's amazing all the friendly people one can meet down here in this cellar.
No more noise, you numbskulls. Captain Monasterio is up there.
No problem, boss. We heard you. We'll skin this critter in silence.
Good start!
It's taking them a long time to bring up our drinks.
You can say that again, Captain.
Huh? What was that noise?
Dear, oh dear. You have a strange way of being silent.
I'm going upstairs. You take care of him. And I want absolute quiet down here.
Yell if you must, but silently. Excellent. I see you're getting the hang of it. Oops! Oh, that one was my fault.
Well now, Don Rodrigo, you look terrible. You look like you just met the devil in person.
A trifle. Just scurrying rats.
Very, very big rats, I'd say. Will you kindly tell me what's happening here?
I haven't the foggiest.
Huh? Zorro! I would very much like to know what this outlaw is doing in your cellar.
He came here to steal my wine. Yes, look, there's the proof.
Don Rodrigo, if lying is an art, you're a master of mendacity. May I take private lessons with you?
No more bantering. I'll slash you to pieces. On guard.
Nice moves, Captain.
I've got you now.
Try a little harder, Captain. Enjoy your meal, Sergeant. Compliments of the house.
Surrender now.
Stop this now!
Wow! Catch me if you can. Nobody panic. I'm just borrowing it. Aha! Thanks for the hand. I'd love to continue this fascinating conversation with you, but time is of the essence, and I must get busy with the task that awaits me. Huh?
Come on, quick!
Adios!
Gonzalez, you snoozing or what? That's Zorro! Don't let him escape!
Sir, yes, sir! All right, you guys, let's move it!
Hurry! Out, Zorro! Take it down!
Bunch of nincompoops.
Aguilera and De La Cruz. Check and check. Yeah, Tornado!
money back!
What? Oh, toss them all in prison, now!
Can't. Our jail's too small for everyone. Besides, the soldiers won't hear of it, since Zorro gave them their money back as well. Me too, see?
I'm going to have myself a nice little feast. Garcia! What? Stop! Let me go! This is a nightmare. I have to wake up. Captain, there's a letter for you. It has your name written on it. It's signed with a Z. Zorro thought of you too. See how nice he is? You see, he's not a meanie after all. What?
Let's hear it for Zorro!
Zorro!
Viva Zorro!
Ines! Carmen! I'm so tired of this carriage. Thought I'd be 80 years old before we got back to California.
So you were in Mexico City? Did you see the palace of the Viceroy?
I did. Wait, you're here alone? Where's Diego? Hasn't he come back from Spain yet?
Diego hasn't gotten up yet. You know him, a sleepyhead since he was born.
I remember the day he made this Chumash bracelet for me.
Yes, I remember that day well, too. You fell off your horse because of one of his totally ridiculous bets. My father nearly chopped my brother to pieces.
Oh, Diego. He was feisty and afraid of nothing. He hated being locked up indoors, reading books. He was so very handsome.
You know, Diego has changed a bit.
Hush, not one word now. I like surprises.
Hey, Father!
Diego, great news, my boy. I just saw Don Luis. His daughter Carmen is back.
Carmen? How is she?
You can ask her yourself. You and I will go pay them a visit. How about having your wedding after the harvest? Yes, you'll see. This one will unite our two families and be a historical moment for California.
Wait, I just barely got back from Spain. Isn't it a little early to talk about marriage?
You don't want to get married? Fine then. We'll start with an engagement party.
Sergeant, the special of the day.
Swordfish! You hear that, Gonzalez? Carlos has swordfish on the menu. Well, soldier, you go inspect the stables while I go inspect the swordfish.
But, Sergeant!
Don't sergeant me! Those stables had better be perfectly clean.
Garcia,
No. Sir! Yes, Captain.
still interrogating the locals? Have you found anyone who knows where Zorro is?
Still haven't found anyone who knows, Captain.
Well, ask everybody. Surely you'll find somebody who knows something.
Oh, I know. I'll go ask all the employees and the guests at the inn.
Garcia!
Brush hard, Sarge. These stables must be perfectly clean.
That man, take him in for questioning. I'll interrogate him.
Yes, sir.
What? Where are we going? You're asking me?
The army has fallen into disgrace since I left.
Will Monasterio ever stop harassing the people in this land?
Oh, how I detest that man! Ooh, have you heard about that Zorro?
More than heard. I actually saw him the first time he showed up in public.
Lucky you.
Don Luis, I wasn't aware that your daughter was back among us. Senorita, you are a sight for sore eyes. Los Angeles is most fortunate to have the two loveliest roses in all California.
Captain, you're exaggerating.
Not me. Not by one single syllable, my lovelies.
Captain, my daughter and I must return to our hacienda.
Villalonga won't act so cocky after I've had my say. Neither will the girl.
Is that you?
Yes, it's me, silly.
You look incredible. I barely recognize you.
What? Are you saying I used to be ugly?
No, you've never been ugly. You've always been, pretty.
Pretty? And here I thought you'd have learned fancier words at college. I shall have to lend you a few books.
Hello, Don Luis.
Hello, my friend. Aren't they sweet together? Let's leave them alone and go make wedding plans.
I'll have to add a few rooms to the hacienda for our future grandchildren.
Going overboard, aren't they?
Right. I wonder what put that idea in their heads.
How could you?
You and me? What an odd idea, right? We're two good friends. We've known each other for so long.
For too long, perhaps. California has changed since we were children. Monasterio has made life more difficult for everybody. What are you planning to do to defend us?
Huh? Nothing.
What? Diego de la Vega! Shame on you! It's a good thing we have Zorro.
Oh no, please. Don't tell me you're one of his admirers too.
At least he's a man with courage and spunk. You still act like a little boy.
That's awful. What is it? It's ugly. Threadbare, worn out. Worse, it clashes with your dress. You should get a new one.
I don't want a new one. Oh, you are such a bother. Just go home.
Huh?
Carmen!
Diego.
Captain, what good wind brings you to see Don Luis?
Military business, Don Diego.
Really, Diego? What came over you? Don Luis is my best friend.
I'm really sorry, Father, but I was bored to tears back there. I can't wait to be in the hacienda to read my favorite poems. You are absolutely right. I guess I did go overboard.
Oh, I guess I'm not used to staying up without a square meal.
What is this important matter you wish to discuss, Captain?
Don Luis, there's talk in Los Angeles that you openly criticize me.
Says who? Those poor innocent people you randomly arrest for questioning?
Surely you know that for insolence like that, I can have you arrested on the spot? However, I'm here to make a proposal. I want to marry your daughter.
Carmen?
Absolutely. It would prove to everyone that you're loyal.
And would make you a rich landowner one day.
I'm warning you, Villalonga. If Carmen doesn't become mine, I'll ruin you. I'll be back to woo the little darling.
Get out, Captain.
I suggest you receive me with all the honors due to a man of my rank.
Father, I heard you both. What will become of us?
Don't worry, darling. I would never betroth my daughter to a bandit, uniform or no uniform.
Diego, have you been out in the sun too long? Why did you say such silly things to Carmen?
Because Zorro can't ever get married. Look, Carmen is marvelous. I would have loved to spend all day with her today. But if I marry her, she'll find out who Zorro is. And then she'd be in danger.
Ah.
It's better to keep her away from me, for her safety. Yum.
Diego de la Vega.
Good morning, Father. Sleep well?
Good morning, Ines. If you do not go back immediately and talk to your fiancé and apologize on bended knee, I shall kick you out of the house without your poetry books.
Yes, Father, I promise. Today, Carmen will hear my guitar and my song, begging her forgiveness. Huh?
If Ines hadn't told me you were deaf, I'd give you all kinds of messages to tell Diego. What a cad, sending you instead of coming himself? Oh, I'd like to sink my nails into him.
Thanks, Bernardo. Carmen's quite pleased. She very much enjoyed the music. Huh?
Whoa! No eating the flowers, naughty horse! Hello, Bernardo! Hey, these flowers aren't for you. They're for Senorita Carmen. Hands off, or my captain will flay us both alive!
Huh?
I'm sorry, Captain. But I get the feeling Senorita Carmen may not like cut flowers.
Flowers! I can't stand flowers!
Oh, how pretty!
I'll pay for this. Garcia!
Yes, sir! Yes, Captain!
Gather all the men. We'll go visit Villalonga. I'm going to bring that arrogant family to heel. Huh?
Hello, Doña Ines.
We work, night and day, just like slaves. Oh, why do we have to arrest everyone at Villalonga's?
Diego! It's Carmen. She's in danger.
dilly-dally. Oh, no. Quit lollygagging.
Move it! Move it!
You can't do this.
Captain's orders. We're taking everybody in.
We'll be interrogating them about Zorro, and we'll take as long as we need to, through harvest time, if need be.
Our crops would be lost. You want to ruin me?
Don Luis, help us!
Get out of the way.
You can't do this!
I'm with you. Don't worry, men. I'll get you out of this.
Halt! Hands up!
Hurry!
Senorita,
Captain, what are you doing here?
I've come to pay homage to the future Senora Monasterio.
Oh? Where might she be? Do we have another guest in the house?
You are just like your father. You people think you can get away with anything because you're high-born rancheros. But I'll put you in your rightful place. Zorro!
Captain?
Oh!
Senorita, forgive me for coming into your home without having been invited. But I do believe my friend the captain needs some advice in gallantry.
On guard!
The key to unlocking a lady's heart is patience. Women like poets. Did you know that, Captain? Maybe you should try telling her about the beauty of the stars.
Maybe you should just shut up!
Zorro!
Got you, Zorro!
Huh?
Must be a sword fight in there.
Zorro! Garcia, fire! What are you waiting for? Shoot that outlaw!
Hey, not in the house. We might damage something.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Captain! I'm coming!
Hey, me first!
Lancers! Block all exits!
Yes, sir!
Hey.
On guard!
Huh?
Catch him!
We got him! We got you!
And watch this!
Catch him!
Got it.
Garcia, you idiot!
Thank you, Sergeant.
You're welcome. God, give up, scallywag!
Grab that man! You're done, Zorro!
Yoo-hoo! Captain, I suppose it's time to bid you adios, but I'll always be available should you need another lesson in gallantry. Adios! Ha!
Where did he go?
Go find him!
Yes, sir!
No sign of Zorro, Captain. He's vanished, and the peones have vanished too.
Your friend saved your skin this time, Don Luis. Maybe he won't be there the next time. Back to the garrison. Move out.
Sir! Yes, sir, sir!
Señorita. Before leaving, I wanted to be sure you're all right.
I do want to thank you for your help, Senor Zorro. Oh! I shouldn't accept this, but you have risked your life for us. Please be more careful, sir.
I won't let anyone catch me. I can promise you that. Hurry, Tornado! Like the wind!
Driver, to Monterey, to the governor's ball.
We can't leave yet, Ines. Diego went to see your grandmother, and I'm busy handling ranch business. Be patient, my daughter.
Father, I'm all grown up now, and there's a ball. Come on, Bernardo. Dance with me.
Would a certain Senorita de la Vega like to finish her fitting? Otherwise, you won't be able to leave until next year.
Coming. Coming, Doña Maria. Don't worry. Oh.
Hello. Who are you talking to?
Me? To my mother. And you?
To my grandpa. I miss him. I liked him a lot. Are you from our tribe?
My mother was. She was a Chumash like you.
And why isn't your mom with you?
It was a long time ago. Pirates attacked our house. My mother saved us from the pirates, but the Great Spirit took her away.
My daddy left this morning. He was taken away by the soldiers.
What?
They had lots of horses and lots of guns. You want me to show you? Look! That's my dad!
Hey, you're not on vacation.
Get that boulder out of the way! Hurry up! Push! Push!
What strength, Corporal. Zorro had better watch out.
What on earth are you doing here, Don Diego?
I was about to ask you the same thing, Corporal.
Yeah, road work, Don Diego, ordered by the governor.
Ah, and I suppose these men volunteered to help you with this road work?
We didn't ask them for their opinion. Captain Monasterio ordered it.
Ah, and that whip?
Ah, this was my little idea. They work faster when they see it.
Very clever there. But what if someone thought it was outrageous?
He would have to speak to my superiors.
What a great idea. Thanks for the advice, Corporal.
Dinah!
Tishy!
Mommy! Mommy! We went to see Daddy. A soldier smacked himself in the nose with his own whip and squealed like a pig.
See ya, boy.
Nimano sana inma.
Grandma, it's been so long.
You see, I'm still kicking. A few more springtimes, and I'll be older than that mountain. Alas, you've come back to us during times of trouble.
I've seen. The soldiers are marching Chumash men into forced labor. What will you do?
You know, we certainly aren't warriors. I've made peace in the past and never want to see war again. But these soldiers took our men away this morning. The only ones left are women, children, and us hunched over elders. If they take any more men, I'll have to go fishing at my age.
They're cutting a new road on that mountainside. I saw them. But what for? There's nothing on that mountain.
The spirits have told me these soldiers will bring great evil to the mountain.
Don't worry, Grandma. I'll go to Monterey and talk to the governor. He'll order them to stop. Fancy. I see Governor Don Parasol likes his luxury.
Meanwhile, our poor people lack the basics like food.
I'll take care of the governor, Ines.
I'll make Monasterio tell me everything he knows about this road.
In Monterey, we have the most wonderful ones.
Your Excellency, allow me to introduce myself. I am Don Diego de la Vega.
Don Diego! I've heard so much about you. You know that I was appointed to this post during your stay in Spain. I've heard many say you're a young caballero with great promise.
Oh, Don Parasol, they're being too nice.
Well then, my dear Diego, how do you like being back in California?
Well, I must say a lot has changed in California. Before I went to Spain, nobody would ever have marched the poor Chumash into forced labor for the crown.
What is this you say? I'm not aware of...
Come now. Road work? Through the Chumash Mountains?
I'm not aware of the project. You know, I do not concern myself with boring matters involving Indians.
You were not aware of any of this?
There's surely a good reason for employing these
Chumash.
Oh, and their names are so complicated. You know what I mean, don't you?
Senorita, what a pleasure to see you. Dare I ask you to grant me this dance?
I'd love to, Captain. I have heard you are overseeing road work in the mountains. Nothing can grow on those rocky slopes.
Oh, you have? Yes, I have a number of projects going locally, but I cannot discuss them, not even with a pretty senorita like you.
Oh, you can tell me anything, Captain. Tell me.
You're awfully curious, sweet Ines. I have to tell you, though, pretty soon, the woman I marry will be rich. Very rich.
Excuse me, Captain. Do you mean you'll become rich?
You don't think I'm planning on spending my life in the military, do you? A man of my standing? I'd make an excellent ranchero. But first, I need land and a wife.
Ow! Oh, you stepped on my toes, Captain.
Forgive me. I'm terribly sorry, senorita.
If you'll excuse me, I'll go join my father.
Oh.
Ah.
Oh. Ah. Thanks, my dear friend Bernardo. Starving and exhausted. Oh, I almost forgot you can't hear or talk, so I guess you won't go babbling a secret, eh? That blasted mine up in the mountains, it's no kind of work for soldiers, no. Poor Chumash. I don't like this, Bernardo. It does me good to talk to you, even if you can't understand. I needed to get it off my chest.
Sergeant Garcia.
Yes, Captain?
Prepare to return to Los Angeles.
A mine? So that's why Monasterio thinks he's going to be rich. But what kind of mine?
What's really odd is that Don Parasol didn't seem to be aware.
So the captain wants to keep it all for himself. That's just wrong.
Who thinks this is a call for Zorro?
What an exhausting trip. I think I need to take a nap. You should do the same, children.
We promise, Father.
Everyone knows what to do? Let's go then. Come on. This grotto is a secret that my mother handed down to me. Aside from you and Ines, nobody knows about it. So I've decided to put my best friend down here. I captured this purebreed myself, and I had an Indian hermit take care of him before we left for Spain, so nobody will ever connect his horse to us. He's the best horse in the world. See you outside later.
Hurry it up, men. No dawdling now. You aren't with Sergeant Garcia.
Sir, yes, sir, sir.
Who is the idiot who... Oh, Senorita Ines. Is that you? Have you had an accident?
Oh, Captain, I think I've broken a wheel.
My men will fix that for you in a jiffy. You there! Get to work! Hurry up!
Yes, sir!
No! Idiots!
Oh, it's so hot out today. My throat is parched.
You!
Yes, Captain? I'm fixing the wheel.
First, go get some water for the pretty senorita, you fool! They have no manners.
Yes, sir!
Quick tornado.
Why am I the one who always has to do all the work?
Not funny, Corporal.
What are you talking about, sir?
You know what I mean. Stop throwing pebbles at me.
Wait! You're the one who threw pebbles at me!
Oh!
Aha! It's you, clumsy Chumash! You'll pay for that!
How does the whip feel to you now, Corporal?
Zorro!
Zorro! Lancers! Seize that man! You, go right! And the others, go left! Well then, no. I mean, go left with the others. Not that left. The other kind of left. I mean, go right.
Perhaps there's an easier way up, Sergeant.
Huh?
Why don't you come up yourself, Sergeant?
Huh? Hey, stay where you are! Oh, who cares? I can't handle everything.
Zorro! Look out! I'm going to capture you, you scallywag! And I'll get promoted!
Huh? Corporal Gonzalez, I am your sergeant, and I will be the one who captures Zorro. Is that clear?
If I were you, I wouldn't stay much longer. It's raining rocks.
Wait, I don't see any clouds.
When will you finally be done fixing that wheel?
Now, don't get upset, Captain. I'm doing quite fine, thanks to you.
Faster, soldier!
All done now. Finished, Captain.
It's about time. My dear Ines, I'm sorry I can't escort you back to your hacienda, but duty calls.
Thank you, Captain. Yeah. I hope my broken wheel delayed them long enough.
Will you do something, Corporal? If the mine gets sealed off, the blame will fall on us!
That's not all that will fall on you.
Catch him!
He can't escape us now!
Pick up your swords, gentlemen.
When did he do that?
He's here, Captain! We'll have the last laugh.
Zorro!
Monasterio, you're rather late.
Dismount! Seize that man!
Yes, sir!
Yes, sir!
Get your weapon!
Captain, come on, now don't be shy.
Surrender, scallywag!
No, that's cheating.
It's going to
blow any second now, Captain!
Oh, my mine. Destroyed. How did this...
Look on the bright side. At least we're rid of Zorro. He was inside.
But still, flattened like a tortilla under all those rocks. Poor Zorro.
Hey, look, Bernardo. See? It looks like silver, right? That's what Monasterio was after in the mountain. Captain Monasterio!
Zorro! He's alive!
You wanted to open this silver mine without informing the governor? Now, that goes against the rules, doesn't it? Well, that's over and forgotten. History. We wouldn't want Parasol to find out. Adios!
This is all your fault, you ninny!
Yes, it's all your fault, you ninny. But you were incredible, Captain.
Hey!
Daddy! Daddy!
Mano.
Ready, Captain. On guard! Fancy one last bout, Captain. It's raining swords, Excellency!
Captain, what is the meaning of all this?
This was a warm-up. You scored quite well, by the way.
Do not patronize me.
Captain, you lasted 8.5 minutes against, well, me.
Apologies. Don Esteban Parasol, Viceroy of California. Allow me to introduce the legendary fencing master of Monterey,
Maestro Antonio Ramirez de la Poterna. Don Diego de la Vega. Very impressed. And this is my friend Bernardo.
Given our recent difficulties, I invited the maestro to Los Angeles to train the men in new techniques to be used against...
Zorro, of course. He has humiliated your men.
Yes.
And thwarted every single one of your plans to ensnare him.
That bandit was just very lucky, that's all.
And bested you in each and every sword fight, did he not?
And your point is?
My point? Oh, yes, of course. Aha! I, too, could benefit from Maestro Ramirez's instruction. So could you, Don Diego. You must be taught so you can face him. And everyone we trust, soldiers and rancheros, should also be made invincible. And what if that Zorro attacked the De La Vega Hacienda? Or another hacienda? Or the palace?
That would be terrible, Viceroy. But it shall not happen.
The only problem is, I'm against using violence. It ruins spiritual harmony.
Oh?
Why don't you say that to Zorro?
Just enjoy it. Consider it exercise.
Exercise? Under the scorching sun? In this dust and sand. Ugh.
Come on, Don Diego. We have a deal. A bit of exercise will do us no harm. See you tomorrow for our lesson.
Yes, this pretentious fencing master deserves to be taught a lesson. Huh? I cannot risk being unmasked, so I shall show them the extent of my talent.
Pathetic. Worse than pathetic. Ah, very well now. You, soldier, are sure of winning against my grandmother. Frankly, Captain, you haven't given me much to work with.
And still, you've yet to see the worst.
Oh, no. Who taught you to use a sword?
My grandmother.
Your grandmother, Sergeant? Where? In her kitchen?
Oh, in her kitchen, too. But...
Silence, Sergeant! We've not come here to hear about your family life.
This Zorro must know every attack, every thrust taught by your very basic, archaic, simplistic repertoire. In short, bad, totally bad, worse than bad, badissimo, pathetic, appalling. So, we must teach you a new move. A secret thrust of my own invention that he cannot know. The Maestro's thrust. On guard!
Attack, Sergeant!
But why me?
Because you're a sergeant, Sergeant!
Sir, if the sergeant is not up to the task, I am at your disposal.
What? You? A corporal? And who said I'm not up to the task?
You did.
Oh, that was a strategy. On guard.
That, Sergeant, is your new secret thrust against Zorro. Sidestep his attack, switch hands, slice down, slice up, disarm, then in for the finish.
Move, Sergeant. We haven't got all day.
Yes, Captain.
We'll try it at half speed. On guard! Now switch!
Got it! Oops!
Well, keep working on it. With some effort, you should nail it down. Before the 20th century. At least, I hope so.
You better master Maestro Ramirez's instruction immediately.
Yes, Captain.
Or you will find yourself back on laundry duty.
Maestro! Maestro!
On guard! I did it! Captain! Maestro! Did you see? Did you see? Oh, at least you saw me, right, Gonzalez?
I saw nothing. Nothing at all, Sergeant.
All right, gentlemen.
Well, Maestro, I'm as ready as I'll ever be. Proceed.
Don Diego, that is a ceremonial sword?
Ah, it is indeed. It was a gift from my father, Don Alejandro de la Vega.
And it is completely inappropriate for sparring.
Really? But it's so pretty. This is a real work of art.
You should hang it up on some wall. Let's just find you something a little bit more, suitable.
Excellency, you say such frightening things. Do we really have to fight?
So far, I'm not very impressed. I'll go easy on him.
But Maestro, he'd take that as disrespect. No, you must treat him as if he were Zorro himself.
As I would Zorro? But your Don Diego might not survive such an encounter.
I can live with that.
No, this one isn't even shiny.
Now, Don Diego, before I begin my instruction, I must assess your skill. So, raise your blade and prepare.
Is it supposed to be this heavy?
On guard! Whoa! Hey! Oh!
Really? Is this quite necessary?
It is, Don Diego. It's high time you improved your skills with the sword.
These lessons have lost all entertainment value.
I believe it is now time for me to take my leave.
Oh? But, Don Diego, don't you want to improve your skills? What if Zorro attacks? Come on, you're nearly there.
One can only hope that Zorro has the good taste to attack with a ceremonial sword, and then we may both stand there admiring our blades, with no damage done.
Completely incompetent. Ready for your lesson, Excellency?
Me? Oh, well, of course. Oh, but my lumbago is acting up today. Perhaps we could postpone my lesson?
As you wish. By that time, perhaps De La Vega will be ready for lesson number 2, when pigs fly.
No, Maestro. I'm afraid you've scared our good friend Don Diego away. What a pity.
Yes, such a good friend who gives up so easily.
Yes, Captain. A friend who has just returned from Spain. And a very elegant caballero who honors us.
Elegant?
Indeed. Have you seen the way Senorita Carmen looks at him? I bet you wish she looked at you that way.
If the Senorita saw how he handled a blade, she wouldn't give him a second glance.
I must admit, poor Don Diego wouldn't last long in one of our famous competitions.
What a brilliant idea, sire.
Is it?
Absolutely. Zorro won't be able to resist showing up too. And then, gentlemen, I know how to eliminate Zorro.
No, I do. I did get the idea after all. Brilliant. That sums it up perfectly. You know what, Captain? I surprise myself every day.
Captain Monasterio has organized a competition, a great fencing competition. Tomorrow at noon, in honor of Maestro Ramirez, the winner will receive as a trophy a beautiful solid gold medal. Oh, thank you, Doña Maria. What a wonderful cook you are. What a wonderful wife you would make. A soldier spends hours with his backside on his horse just to fulfill his duty without anything to eat. Ow. Ow! Oh.
It sounds frightful.
Frightful? Do you think so? Shapely, yes. Impressive, yes. But frightful?
Not your backside, Sergeant. The contest. It's scheduled for noon, but I never rise before 2.
But you have to take part in it, for the De La Vega's honor.
That's just inhuman.
If the son will not compete, then the father shall.
Father, no. It's too dangerous.
But Don Alejandro, would you worry your daughter by taking such a risk? I assure you, my father would do no
I'm in.
But Father, you are too old for that kind of thing.
Old? Me? I'm still in my prime.
Fine, I will compete. Regretfully, but since it has to be done, I will compete in our father's stead. And I will make sure no harm comes to Don Luis.
Adios.
Senores, en garde.
Just 1 peso. Do you want to put me out of business? The house doesn't do credit.
Buy a favor to give your beloved. I also have some authentic Lucky Charms.
The winner will take home the Medal of Honor, granted me by His Majesty, our good King of Spain in person. A treasure made out of real solid gold. Huh?
Diego, don't you have someone special you'd like to give a favor to?
Senoritas, it was impossible for me to choose between the radiance of 2 bright suns.
There is no need, Father. The captain has already seen to it.
Diego!
Don't overdo it. She's my friend.
But you do know this is to protect her. Get out!
I'll be honored to escort you, Senorita.
How sweet of you.
And now, Senor Don Diego de la Vega against Corporal Ignacio Gonzalez. Gentlemen, On guard!
Diego, raise your sword! You're supposed to preserve the honor of the De La Vegas, not sully it.
Father, I can't hold my sword and use my fan at the same time.
Diego, we've not gathered here to fan ourselves.
Could Bernardo possibly do it then? I feel so hot. If he could just stand behind me like that.
Diego, look out!
Whoa.
Diego, are you all right?
Of course I'm not all right. This shirt is made of silk. Now it's stained, probably damaged beyond repair. Perhaps my Spanish soap quick, take me home, Bernardo.
Not exactly a champion with the blade. Is he, señorita?
The De La Vega's honor deserves far better than that. I shall take part in this competition.
Father, no!
Well, my friends, that's one objective reached. You made a fool of your rival in front of the girl, but there's still no sign of Zorro.
Trust me, he'll be here.
Quick, Bernardo. We mustn't keep our friends waiting. They're so eager to catch Zorro.
Let's go, Tornado.
Congratulations!
Congratulations!
Bravo, my friend. Bravo.
And our semi-finalists are Captain Monasterio and Don Luis Villalonga.
So, enjoying yourself, Don Luis?
I am, Captain. In fact, I may just win the day. And our famous Maestro's medal.
Oh, will you now?
Gentlemen, on guard!
Captain, this is a friendly contest, not a fight to the finish.
Still think you'll win the day, Don Luis?
Enough! Stop this, Captain.
Zorro!
Zorro.
I'm here for your contest, Captain.
Zorro, you are going to wish you hadn't come here to taunt me.
I hope that I'm not too late. Oh, 2 against 1. You are really spoiling me. Oh, good work there. Ah, you've been practicing, Captain. I see the Maestro's lessons everyone is talking about have not gone entirely to waste. Missed! Yoo-hoo!
This is horrible.
Why? Is he wearing a silk shirt too?
So, Captain, how is the water?
Get off me, you fools!
No, Captain, my turn. Now, this is between Zorro and the Maestro. In other words, me.
That is why I'm here, to see if Zorro can out-maestro the Maestro.
Well then, on guard. You are good, I'll give you that. But I am even better.
Zorro!
Even if that were true. Oh? I do have other skills. For example, my penmanship. Then there are my barbering skills. Maestro, you will be so much faster without that mustache weighing you down.
No! My mustache!
You're welcome. So, my fellow Angelinos, who has won the captain's contest? Gracias, amigos.
Soldiers, apprehend that fiend.
Oh, Captain, my captain. Have I overstayed my welcome?
Sergeant, the secret thrust!
Huh?
Wow! Garcia, you executed that maneuver perfectly.
Oh, do you really think so?
Yes, it was brilliant. Adios.
Adios, Zorro!
Garcia!
What a lovely medal. Please do thank His Majesty for me. But for now, I must be off.
And you call yourself a maestro? What are you master of, huh? The art of the humiliating defeat?
Oh, but I seem to recall he defeated you before me.
What do you mean, you pathetic second-rate fencer?
It's too bad Diego missed the show. I think it would have been educational for him.
I can't believe Zorro faced all those formidable swordsmen on his own. I still shudder at the thought.
The sentiment does you credit, señorita.
Zorro!
For the honor of the De La Vegas!
Viva el Zorro! Viva el
Viva
Zorro!
el Zorro!
Viva el Zorro!
Huh? Sorry, Bernardo. I hadn't noticed you.
On guard! Diego, pay attention. You're dropping your guard.
What a disaster! Back off, Diego, or I'll spank you!
Father, I'm off to see our cow's cabin in the barn. Bernardo, you need to... Oh! Diego!
A pitiful, bungling swordsman am I. I caused you to recoil and to cry. I hope you will, my sweet sister Ines, forgive me for my frightful clumsiness.
Diego, if I'd known, do you think I would have sent you to Spain to study? You should have stayed here on the ranch to become a real ranchero.
Don Alejandro, there's a Don Rodrigo Malapensa who's come to see you.
It's always a pleasure to meet a new neighbor. Welcome to California, Don Rodrigo.
We hear you are a ship owner. You must have traveled quite a lot.
We could say that. The sea has been good to me, but I'm getting old. I've decided to live ashore. Don Alejandro, I'll get right to the point. I want to buy your ranch.
The De La Vega Ranch isn't for sale, sir.
I realize you're attached to it, Don Alejandro. After all, land is sacred. But the time of small ranches is over. Ha! I want to be the biggest landowner in California.
Perhaps we could sell it to you. And perhaps we could go back to Spain, where there's far more entertainment.
What? And leave beautiful California? This land where we were born?
No! I'll never sell this place. End of discussion.
One should never say never, Don Alejandro.
What's happening? Hey, maybe this way.
If I get your drift, you want to set up the biggest ranch in all California here outside Los Angeles. Then what?
The rancheros cling to their land like mussels cling to the rocks.
Well, what can you expect? And I can't do anything for you.
Captain, with all due respect, I must point out that you haven't got enough food to cook in this garrison. But all those rancheros are living very well out there in their haciendas.
Excuse me?
Actually, you might ponder whether all these landowners are truly loyal to the governor. Might there be any rebels among them? What if we had a plan to remove any potential troublemakers from California?
You're saying you want me to help you out. Is that it?
Captain, terrible news.
Oh, we got attacked. Our horses ran away, and we had to walk back.
Can't you be clear? Who did the attacking? Zorro. Well, of course.
And he got away with all the wanted posters we were sent to distribute to the ranchers. I managed to save one, though.
Sergeant Garcia. Corporal Gonzalez. Get out of my sight!
Sir, yes, sir, sir!
Captain, would you agree to a deal? Let me set a trap to ensnare Zorro. You capture him, and in exchange for this...
I get to put in prison a few rancheros judged to be rebellious, and whose lands you will be able to buy for a song, of course.
Come on, Bernardo. Let's see what the Angelinos can tell us about this Malapinsa. Hello, Maria.
Hello.
Oh,
Huh?
That's Don Malapensa. He's our new neighbor.
I don't like him. He looks mean.
We don't even know him. He might be very nice.
Yes, he might. Or not.
First, do exactly as I tell you to do. Don't try anything stupid. Is that clear?
You don't need to worry, boss. It's as good as done already. Isn't that right, Lorana?
We'll hop to it right away. You won't be disappointed.
What's going on out there? Stay put, you two. I'll go see. My cattle! Rustler!
You want us to set your husband free? And don't want the house to go up in smoke? Pay us 1,000 pesos.
Please! You can see we're just poor farmers.
Stop your sniveling. Just pay up.
She's got a point. 1,000 is a big chunk.
Don't you start in with it, too. We got orders.
Take this and let my daddy go.
You hear that? Isn't she the cutest?
Don't Don't worry, darling. We're going to find help.
Hey, wait a minute. Oh, woman's going to tell everyone what's happened here.
That's the idea, dummy. That way, Zorro will come a-running. The boss says that the big oaf always rushes out to rescue widows and orphans. The soldiers will just reach down and scoop him up.
This is very, very bad for business. What good are our...
After all that upheaval, I'm raring for a good hearty meal at the inn. Or two. No.
Sergeant, where are you going?
Where do you think I'm headed, Corporal Gonzalez? Off to do my duty, naturally. I'm, going to investigate that bandit, Zorro.
I'll go with you.
Afraid not, Corporal.
And why not? I've nothing else to do.
That's absurd. We military men always have something to do. I order you to guard that laundry soldier. Go on.
I mean, no disrespect, but that's completely stupid.
That's an order. That laundry belongs to the army and has to be watched day and night. Hop to it.
We need your help, sir, please. My husband has been tied up by horrible desperados. Help us! Please!
Please, come tell me about it.
Here's a triple serving for the sergeant.
Thanks, Don Diego. A meal fit for a king. Pardon me, Don Diego. It's the excitement.
Oh, it's perfectly fine, Sergeant. So, what happened when you saw Don Malapinsa today?
Yes, I saw him in the captain's office today. He's wealthy, but he isn't very generous. He never even bought me a tortilla. Oh, tortilla. Yeah, Carlos, you wouldn't have any tortillas, would you?
And one tortilla for the sergeant.
Where is Garcia?
Go make way.
Sergeant! Sorry to interrupt you in your, search for Zorro. The whole garrison is setting out to capture the bandits.
It must be about that no-good rascal, Zorro.
Zorro isn't our concern today. These are different bandits. They're holding Senor de la Cruz hostage.
Don't any of these bad guys ever take a break. Sorry, Don Diego, but duty is called.
I creep up on them to rescue Manuel, and I fall into a trap? What a great idea.
Inhabitants of Los Angeles, the army protects your safety. We're off to rescue Manuel de la Cruz, who was captured by bandits. Sergeant, prepare to go capture Zorro.
No, not Zorro. I heard this is Banditos and not Zorro. Captain, what if you took Gonzalez instead? I'll stay here in the garrison to mount the guard and guard the laundry as it dries.
Garcia!
At your order, sir. Captain, sir.
Come on! Right, come on, hurry, hurry!
Everything is set perfectly. Gentlemen, tonight's the night. At last, I'll be getting rid of that pain in the neck Zorro.
Pretty sure Zorro won't let him nab us very easily. He's too darn tootin' smart for that.
What, Sergeant?
I simply cannot agree with the sergeant. You are a genius in strategy, my dear, Captain. The greatest the King's army has ever seen.
Knock it off, Gonzales. You don't think cheap flattery will get you out of doing your duties, do you?
Quick tornado!
It's Zorro. Halt, I say!
False alarm, Captain. We just surrounded a bunch of cows.
Back to your posts, you nincompoops! Move it! Hurry it up!
Come on, ladies. You're nearly as gluttonous as good old Sergeant Garcia. Oh, pardon me, dear sir. Well, well, you too wear a mask. Another one! My gracious, it's a veritable masked ball here. Have I sparked a fashion trend? Careful, you could hurt yourself with that. I told you, you could get hurt.
Yikes.
Huh? What on earth is going on in there? And Zorro? Where's Zorro?
Many thanks, Zorro.
No, really. The pleasure was all mine.
Huh?
Look out!
Again? Not a minute of peace in this place.
This time, expect to see stars.
Oh, yes, really? Mighty nice of you to do all the work. Oops, excuse me. It's my turn to tell you things.
Zorro is in the house! You bunch of lazy dogs! Go get him!
We have more visitors.
You stick with me.
Don't see anything! Come on.
Zorro, I've got you at last. Gonzales, don't you dare move yet. The reward is all mine.
I got to him first. I'm the one who nabbed him. Ow! Sergeant, my hand! Ow, ow, ow,
Oops,
ow!
sorry. I've captured Zorro. At last! Zorro, I arrest you in the name of His Majesty, Fernando VII, King of Spain. Oh, Zorro! Betty went out the window. Oh no, so did my reward.
Too bad.
Oh. Oh no, you won't get away again. Move out of the way.
Oh, come on. Move out of the way. Come on.
You
No,
move.
You move. You move. Yoo-hoo.
How kind of you to drop by. Oh, there are 2 bandits on the farm.
And the third one's right in front of me.
Me? A bandit? It's all a terrible misunderstanding.
On guard! Catch this!
Not bad, Captain. Already done? Oh, I was expecting a long, fun fight.
Consider yourself served.
Captain!
Oh, stop licking me! Filthy beasts!
Thank you. This was fun, Captain. Good night. And be careful where you step or you might...
Zorro!
Adios!
Halt!
Congratulations, Captain, on your fine catch. So, which one of these 2 is Zorro?
Zorro. Got lucky, I'd say. But we'll arrest him next time.
Oh, that's too bad. I was so looking forward to seeing him arrested at last.
I don't get it. Where is Zorro? Why aren't my men moving?
Don Malapensa, these 2 scoundrels took a farmer hostage on your orders, apparently. Perhaps I should arrest you too, then.
They thought they were doing right. We had a plan to capture Zorro, remember? I'm sure a gift to the De La Cruz family and a generous gift to the army could do lots to appease.
Well, Ines, as it turns out, Don Malapinsa was the one behind all this. It looks like our new neighbor is a man full of surprises.
It's your fault.
No, it's yours. I told you it was a bad idea.
If you were not that stupid.